and at Universal Studios it works. This is our tribute to the two Cecily DeMille films, The Ten Commandments. In the 1923 silent version, they used a frozen block of gelatin, split it down the center, separated it, and then melted it back together using gas jets. By reversing the film, they made it appear that the Red Sea had parted. In the 1956 version, starring Charlton Heston, they used the matte painting process that you learned about on the special effects stage and combined it with footage of 10,000 extras walking down a dirt road. And that's what made the Red Sea part. Folks, as we pass through the Red Sea, I'm going to ask you to remain seated. And if you have any personal belongings on the floor, you might want to pick them up because they can get wet. Also, you'll... Oh, and watch out for the mine. On my side of the tram, you see this ark. It was used in Bible land in the movie Blood Swim. And on the driver's side of the tram, up on the hill, you see the House from Weird Science, starring Michael Anthony Hall and Kelly LeBrock. Notice the chimney is awfully large because various pieces of furniture, including a grand piano, came out the top of that building and plunged into the water below. If the lagoon looks familiar, several dead bodies were found there in the movie Psycho 2. On my side of the tram, you see this small jungle. Well, that was the only jungle that Elmo Lincoln, the very first Tarzan, ever saw. On the driver's side of the tram, you see what we call New Park. It's designed by a computer so that by using different camera angles, we can make it look like more than 100 different parks. It was used as a golf course. In The Sting, this is where Doyle Lonnegan teed off and putted from. It was also used as a cemetery in the movie Family Plot, where legend has it Alfred Hitchcock put critics on the tombstones. The area we're in right now can be any European village just by changing the language on the signs. For an Emmy Award-winning episode of Moonlighting. It was called Atomic Shakespeare. It was their tribute to The Taming of the Shrew. When we filmed Frankenstein, most people don't know that Bela Lugosi was originally offered the role of Frankenstein's monster. But when he found out that the monster had no speaking lines, and it would take 6 hours to put on the 40 pounds of makeup he would have to... Well, folks, that's just one of our California tremors. If we all stay seated and keep calm, we'll just ride it out, we'll be okay. Well, I think it's a little worse than I thought. Let's just stay seated. Kind of hard of hearing. George, you know it's not safe to be out there. Wait a minute. George, in the middle of the lake. George! George, look out! George! Uh-oh. Oh no, I can't bear to look.
Oh no, help, help, help!
Oh, that's cool. Well, folks, if you look out in the middle of the lake, you see the yellow buoy. There's some bait attached to that buoy. Let's see if we can be the first ones to catch the shark. Everybody just watch that yellow buoy. Oh, he took it. Oh, no, he's got it. Oh, no, it's Chuck. right here on my side, that was also used in the filming. Now, when we were back at that special effects stage, somebody told me that there was well, folks, you might want to keep your cameras pointed up to the top of that hill there. When it rains in this area, we sometimes get floods. Oh, and if you're in the second and third car, you just might get a little wet. This area was used as Bible land in the movie Flesh Lives. Noah's Ark was perched right up there by the bridge. What's that noise? Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is? Oh, no, it's a flood. Watch out for the tree! Well, folks, don't worry about that tree. It will rebuild itself. It's made out of a very special wood. Hollywood. Of course, we told you here at Universal Studios we never throw anything away, and that includes the 10,000 gallons of water that just came cascading down that hill from Gator O'Toole and Peter Strauss. Well, now we're going to head back north over the border into Texas. On my side of the tram is a livery stable where you keep our quarter horses. This area we call Six Points, Texas. And if you look around, you'll see why. Each and every street. Well, if you look on my side of the tram, you'll see Paul Bunyan in his Pet Ox Babe. From the movie The Great Outdoors, starring John Candy. Well, we're going to head up past Amity Island one more time, but this time I'm going to ask you to look at the buildings behind the lake. If you watch TV on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock on CBS, they'll look awfully familiar. Yes, it's Cabot Cove, Maine, from Murder, She Wrote. It was also used for a Beach Boys television special called Endless Summer. On the driver's side of the tram, that small road, this is what we call a practical set. That means we can actually film inside. It's just like a real working house. But it's more like a dollhouse. If we need to film inside, we simply open up the front parts of the house. They're built on hinges. And we can film inside. As we pass the house, look at the back of it. If it looks familiar, then you really are a Murder, She Wrote fan. That's the back of Jessica Fletcher's house. On the driver's side of the tram, this house on the corner was used in National Lampoon's Animal House. This was the sorority house that John Belushi climbed up the side of. And the next house, with the brick foundation, was Jimmy Stewart's house, right along with his pet rabbit Harvey in that movie. Lane, home of the Munsters, Fred Gwynn and Yvonne DiCarlo. And the yellow house with the wood with the stone front on the driver's side is the McCullough family home from The New Lassie, starring Dee Wallace Stone and Christopher Stone, the husband and wife team. And the next house on the driver's side with the very large porch was used in The Thrill of It All, starring James Garner and Doris Day. Off on the driver's side of the tram, you see a large colonial mansion that was built for the silent film Uncle Tom's Cabin. And this area, you'll notice some of the signs say Cabot Cove Travel Agency. It was used that in Murder, She Wrote, but if you look at the Joshua County Library there, that was the home where Jerry Mathers went to school. If anybody feels dizzy or sick to your stomach, just close your eyes and you'll be all right. Oh, good, I think it stopped. Oh, no, it's going the other way. Oh, no.
Okay,
Ô Neto, cadê a máquina fotográfica?
Eu quero saber quem que vai
Cadê a máquina fotográfica?
Cadê a mãe?
Dá a máquina fotográfica pro Neco. Neco, vai lá filmar, fotografar sua mãe, que o Magno vai abraçar sua mãe. Eu falei pra sua mãe que o Magno estava esperando para abraçar ela, e tinha uma fila de mulheres, tirar fotografia com ele do lado do carro. Ela saiu correndo, ela falou, eu também quero, ele vai sair de lá. Olha essa porcaria de Samar carregando, não sei o que, ele vai sair de lá. Eu falei, não, ele espera você.
Oi, mãe. Olha, por isso que eu detesto brincadeira estúpida.
Por quê?
Porque
Paga um sapo.
Não, agora a mamãe vai lá que ele abraça você. Vai lá, Xanã, tira só. Dá sacola, mãe. Dá chá.
Não podia não tirar.
Não, por favor. Eu descobri, fui de Samar. Pega a sacola, Deco, de sua mãe. Pega a sacola, sua mãe.
Bom, vamos ver as coisas, né?
Calma, Deco, Fernando. Vai lá.
Vai tirar, vem tirar.
Vai, Luciano.
Vai, calma.
Vai fotografar.
Mas tem que sair o carro também.
Então.
Tem uma coisa, o carro é... Ele vai ver o carro.
Mandou notinha, nem a cabeça, entendeu?
Dá um zoom, você tá de zoom.
Mãe, quer dizer que você faz um frog?
Mas você pensou que é de verdade mesmo?
Não, meu pai falou, o Magno tá lá tirando foto, tem uma fila de mulher. Minha mãe saiu correndo, cara. Isso minha mãe foi, mãe.
Então...
Não saiu correndo, nada, vai. Brincadeira, ô.
Tá bom.
Para com esse negócio pendurado. Parece surdo. E agora, Débora? Nós vamos fazer. Tem que lavar esse pote.
Agora vamos virar o tá, vai. Pra lá.
Where's the daddy? Daddy's taking a picture of us. We're not in the mood to.
Vai lá, Alexandre. Não.
Vai lá.
Quantos o Alexandre tem? Vai lá, menino.
Mas o cara tá tirando foto, eu vou lá.
E vai lá.
Não vai entrar no meio.
This is the continuing history of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Star Trek. From its humble beginnings as a rejected planet, creator-producer Gene Roddenberry's vision of the future, where the common language would be one of compassion and cooperation, has grown into the phenomenon we know today. Join us now as we eavesdrop on Captain James T. Kirk and learn firsthand the history of the Enterprise and her crew. Stardate 5840.3, personal log entry. The entire crew is beamed down to Wrigley's Pleasure Planet for...
Through the talents of writers, technicians, designers, craftspersons, and members of this audience, you are about to go where you have never gone before. As Universal Studios and Paramount Pictures proudly present the Star Trek Adventure.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Star Trek Adventure. My name is John Crane, director of our show, and in the next few minutes we're going to be shooting footage just like they do it in the movies. And then, when we're through filming, our amazing instant edit system will immediately put all of the shots together so that we can watch the Star Trek Adventure, a motion picture starring Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, and co-starring our guest actors and actresses chosen from this audience. Right now we're filming the first shots of the crew. We've rehearsed them backstage for this initial scene. Try that one more time a little bit faster, see if we can get you up. No, maybe not. Cut. We got the first shot, though. How about a round of applause for our first group of actors and actresses? Sure, let them hear it first. Okay, you have our first line of dialogue. Your name is?
Lance?
Lance, you a fan of Star Trek?
Yes, I am.
You know whose seat you're sitting in?
No.
Not exactly a big fan, but that's okay. We'll tell you, you're sitting in Chekhov's chair. Chekhov was the Russian navigator on board the Enterprise, so in keeping with tradition, when I point to you, give us your best Russian accent when you read the line for us, okay? Everybody else, react when he says, just be spontaneous. Cameras rolling?
Captain, I'm thinking of a clear vessel.
Very spontaneous, folks. Give a round of applause, though. That's what we're looking for, some enthusiasm. Our actors have a good job. All right, everybody over this way. Klingon Wessel in the area means only one thing to the crew, a battle scene. Watch me when I need to my left. Everybody with me this way. When I need to my right, back the other way. Cameras rolling. Action. Lean to your right, back to the left. Lean to the right, back to the left. Lean to the right, back to the left. Hey, keep leaning. I'm sorry, though, guys. Did I mention leaning together here? We do need to lean together. Just follow me. Lean to the left, back to the right. Be sure you keep up the smiling. That'll look great during the battle scene here. A few more seconds come. We got it. How about a round of applause for the Enterprise crew? Now, the storyline here is going to be a little difficult for you to follow. And that's because, remember, we're actually filming half of a movie here. We have shots of Kirk and Spock and the rest of the crew, and we're going to be editing in between the shots that we take of our guest actors and actresses. And now I'd like to introduce you to two of our stagehands, also handpicked from this audience, who are here to help us out today. Hi, what's your name?
Jenny.
Jenny, where are you from?
Oceanside.
Okay, and you are?
Mindy.
From?
New York.
Right, welcome aboard. Now you guys are going to help us create certain moves for scenes, obviously, by holding up these cards, which the audience should respond to. For instance, Mindy, if the Klingons were to come on stage, audience? That's pathetic. Let's try this again. If the Klingons were to come on stage, thank you, that's much better. And if the Enterprise were to take the stage there, Jenny, yeah, right. And it's just that simple. You can hold up these cards anytime throughout the show. Now, I think we all know the Enterprise simply cannot move without the help of Mr. Scott and his expert crew. The going gets tough. It's Scotty and his crew that keep the warp engines going. So, folks, give these engineers a round of applause before they do their first big scene. As I was saying, a brave group of individuals. One of these engineers has volunteered to get into the very dangerous radiation chamber. You want to take a step forward for us, please? What's your name?
Jackson.
Where are you from, Jackson?
Monterey Beach.
Jackson, you're going to jump in there for us, aren't you?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Well, I didn't volunteer.
Take it away, Vic. How about a round of applause for our volunteers? No, you volunteered, now you're in it, Jackson. Don't cooperate with us. You'll love this, I promise. It's going to be great. Now look, engineers, I'm going to need to see... No, get me. This is going to make things worse than yourself if you argue. Yeah, okay. No, Jackson. Yeah, that's better. Now look. I'm going to need to see all of you very tense in the scene. We need to see beads of sweat forming on your brow. Make up any beads of sweat out here. It's okay, you don't have to do them because we have them ourselves. This is going to help out a whole lot. It looks better than close-ups and get real close to yourself. One more. Perfect. Engineers. Klingons enough. Got most of our main power. This could mean total meltdown. Now, the only way that you can prevent total meltdown is by pushing these buttons for regaining control of the ship and by getting all of these rods into these holes before the clock gets down to zero, or else total meltdown for our brave volunteer Jackson in the radiation chamber. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the chamber, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Total Meltdown. Celine, can we see the meltdown, please? As you can see, Celine has the bucket of meltdown in her hand. So audience, count along with this clock and the crew will know how much time they have. Cameras rolling, and action. Okay, go guys, gotta work fast, all around in the holes. Jackson's depending on you. That's it, keep working. All right, you two, turn around, pan, and get a big camera. Into the camera, or choke, whatever you want. Not that close, I've had a couple of little bit. That's it. Keep it up, though. Keep talking. 3, 2, 1. Meltdown. You really didn't think we'd do it, did you? But you know what? I said total meltdown. This really looked like total meltdown to anyone. You know, I think we all know somebody we'd like to do that to. Don't we just get a little like that? Okay, now I'm going to have to get a little serious here, though, because we have some very special guests here with us this afternoon. In fact, we're honored to have with us 3 of the most powerful alien beings in the entire universe. Now, these aliens are here to deliver to all of us a very important message, and they play an important role in the outcome of our movie. So can we get our first alien visitor, please come on out and give us this message, by the way, which they will be communicating through mental telepathy and physical gestures. And a round of applause for each one, too, because they're very powerful, Jenny. We want to make them feel at home here on the planet Earth. This is Kasiri. Kasiri hails from the Zabar Quadrant and has spent some time in Hawaii recently. We get our second alien visitor, please come on out. Take the stage. A round of applause for the second alien. Going with a group reading here this afternoon. Even more powerful than Kasiri, this is Oprah from the Wintry Quadrant. We get our third alien visitor, please come on out. Take the stage. Come with a group. Round of applause for the third and final alien. The most powerful of them all, Ayakoka from the Ford Galaxy. Alright, now they're all on stage at one time. They are in the process of delivering the very important message I was telling you about earlier. Again, through mental telepathy and physical gestures. And again, I remind you, we throw them in front of a mirror backstage and they just go at it, come up with whatever they can. And I'm sorry, I neglected to inform you that it is customary protocol to return the greeting. So folks, if you know it's good for you, in groups of 3. Here they are, folks, the Klingons! Very loud move for these guys. This way, guys. Pull out your tools and have a seat. Get used to your control panel. Don't forget your knee, neck, wait a minute. Where's your captain? Ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. Captain Garzil, the meanest and cruelest of all Klingons. Have a seat there, Captain Klingons. Right in the boss camera. He's going to pan at you. Growl at him, scream at him, anything you want to do. Just go to the camera. Go! Let's let him hear you. That's it. Good job. What's the matter, Bob? Well, oh, yeah, the Klingon in the middle needs a breath mint. Yeah, I noticed it earlier when he came out. Sorry about that. Listen, Captain, before you go any further, feed the dragon hound. I just want to see him get out of head. Keep him happy. Thank you. Now listen, you've got an important line of dialogue next, and we're going to have our Klingons speak in their native tongue, Klingonese. Don't worry, though, we'll add subtitles. Cameras rolling?
No! John! Nay! People die!
Cut. Give him a round of applause. Excellent. And I ain't getting too close to it either. All right, Klingons, for this next scene, we need all 3 of you to stand up and scoot your stools forward so you don't trip over them because you guys are going to be moving around in the scene. Now, guys, listen carefully to what's happened here. You've attacked the Enterprise and you think you have them nailed, but just as you go to deliver your last shot, something happens. You lose all power, and the captain thinks it's your fault. So after you panic through the scene, struggle with this lever, trying to regain control of the ship. Now, when I want you to say the first time, never get that in there, which means you're ready to shoot him, pull up the lever. Pull it up. Uh-oh. Turn around and face the captain. Captain, aim, fire, die. And they shot you, blew his head off. I thought we'd give a round of applause for all, and I think you guys did a good job. And a boo, and have a booze, indeed. Boo, get out of here, go on, beat it, scram. However, a round of applause for the Dragon Hound's performance. Excellent performance, Aaron. It's good to know they have Reeboks on alien planets. Anybody see this time? Thank you guys again, we appreciate this. These are grown people doing this, folks. Now, this is one of the life forms that lives on Akamal 7. As I'm saying, our group here is going to beam down the planet. They're going to meet up with the Klingons, and then we're going to have the Klingons tangle with this thing. Now, believe it or not, this is a ferocious, man-eating tentacle creature. And as I said, we will definitely call again for this creature in just a few moments. Now that our backdrop is all the way down, what we're going to shoot here is our beamed down shot. Remember we saw all four of the landing party members getting beamed away earlier? This shot's going to follow immediately after that one in our movie, so that we'll get the effect of them beaming away, and then of course beaming down. This will be a special effect that we'll add later, see in our motion pictures. So those of you who can see the monitors, you won't see this effect on this camera. Cut, we got the shot now, need the forward this way, we're going to have you stand right on this mark. You can look into Victor's camera here. And your name is? Shane. Shane, where are you from?
Leeds, Utah.
Okay, Shane, you're the landing party leader, which means you've got to report back to Kirk, tell him what's going on. In the scene, you've already beamed down, as I said. You the crew have inspected the area, and you see nothing. Let's report back to the captain. When I point, single line, nice and loud. Give us everything you got when I point, and don't forget to use your communicator, okay? And if it isn't already in your left hand, put it in your left hand, okay? Camera roll.
Everything's quiet here, sir. No signs of life anywhere.
Cut. Give her a round of applause. Good job. Well, obviously, what's happening in this next scene is the Klingons. They also beamed down to Akamal 7, and they spotted you guys. First thing these Klingons want to do when they see you is pick up a rock and clown you. When I say action, we want to see all-out war up here. Hey, what's your name?
John.
Can I borrow this?
Yeah.
Thanks, John. Excuse me. When I say action, cameras rolling, and action. Boom, that's it. Take him out, John. And don't let him go. Don't let him go. Just, yeah, no time. Get on the other side, though. You didn't see your face. Well, not that.
Ó, menininho, subiu em
John's been
cima
watching
dele.
professional wrestling again, folks. Keep up. We're still rolling. Everybody keep fighting here. Good. How about a big round of applause for that excellent bouncing? Come here. How old are you?
8.
And where are you from? Guys, excuse me, wait a minute. That's a tremendous effort. We're not rolling yet. We can't roll until we get you wrapped up. Now, while they're struggling with the creature, Kirk's going to tell you, man, you got to save these Klingons, even though you're sworn enemies. All four of you stay where you are until I take a move and save them. One more shot after this, and we can watch our movie in its completed form. Everybody set. Cameras rolling. And action. Now, struggle. Action. Keep struggling. Watch out for that tentacle. You'll be singing soprano if you're not careful. Keep it up. These guys are going to beat themselves up. They don't have to worry about the creature. All right, now, go save them. Save them. That's it. Keep struggling. Okay, everybody get away from the creature. Well, save yourself. You're obviously not going to help you out there.
Star Trek talked about the way you sit ideas.
Olha o sorriso, mamãe. Ah, close. Piscado da mamãe. Olha pra cá, mamãe, dá um alô. Agora um close na mamãe, vamos pra, de uma flor para várias flores. Várias flores para uma flor. Vai. você apertar o vermelho limão, para. Certo?
Tá certo.
Então, a hora que você quiser parar de filmar, aperta o vermelho de novo. Tá? Agora, se você quiser dar zoom, é em cima.
Ah, não sei.
Aperta em cima pra você ver. O seu dedo de cima. Não, a mesma mão que tá segurando aí. Aperta do outro lado. Tá vendo?
E a patona tá filmando.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for David Springhorn and Jimmy DeFelipe says Laurel and Hardy. That you saw in Steve Martin's film, All of Me, the movie Birdie, the feature film Lady Hawk, and Back to the Future as well. He's also trained animals for television shows like Cheers, Night Court, Empty Nest, The Tracy Ullman Show, Duet, Dear John, the list goes on and on. Right now, I'd like to introduce you to a member of Mr. Giroux's company, and he is a very fine animal trainer himself. Now, but a nice warm welcome for Mr. Mike Alexander.
Thanks, Ward. All right, thank you, thank you. Hi, folks. Welcome to the Animal Actors stage. You know, we consider our animals to be our partners in our work, and the technique we use to train them is known as positive reinforcement. We like to refer to it as affection training. So we're going to start off the show today with a partner of mine, a fugitive from Fantasy Island. Here's Cookie the Cockatoo. Hi there, Cookie. All right, now what I'm going to do is show you how we get Cookie to fly to an actor or an actress on the set. So I need an adult volunteer in the audience to help me out, someone in the middle section. Let's see, how about you, sir, in a gray shirt? Stand up for me. I need a $1 bill for this, so I'll go ahead and get out a $1 bill. Well, the reason we ask for a $1 bill is Cookie doesn't always know the person she's supposed to fly to. So we've trained Cookie to recognize an object, like a $1 bill. Take your dollar, fold it in half, and hold it every time. Good job. Thank you. I need a volunteer with a $10 bill. We'll get it back to you. I'll tell you what, this time put both arms straight out, just like that. There you go. Flap real hard. You come up and get it. One arm will do. Straight out, palm up. Take it back there, Cookie. Put it back in his hand where you got it. And come on back to me, folks. That's Cookie the Cockatoo. Good job, Cook. And off you go. That's our stage hand. And you folks can get Pancho to go. Now, last show was pretty good. They got him up about this high. I think we can do better, though. So let's give him some encouragement. Yeah. Come on, Pancho. You're working on him, folks. Yeah, don't stop now. Louder. All right, a nice flight from Ripley. $100 bill again. Let's try that one more time. When our company was working on the film, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, the cameraman needed to get an extended close-up of a bird just hovering or soaring in the air. We did that right here at Universal Studios using the giant fan you see behind me. We call it a wind machine. We're going to put Ripley here up in a current of wind. He should be up there for about 7 or 8 seconds. So if you'd like to get a photograph, focus fast. And here we go. All right, a nice flight from Ripley. Thus, of course, your cat is Hobie. Hi there, Hobie. Now, you may recognize Hobie from Amazing Stories or Alfred Hitchcock Presents. And on the set, we use a sound cue called a clicker. Hobie hears the sound of the clicker, runs to the source of the sound, and we make sure we give him a little munchie when he gets there. Now, if we need an actor or an actress to work with Hobie, what we'll do is we'll give them the clicker and some food. And during rehearsal, they can collect the clicker as they walk through the scene, and they feed the kitty, and collect the clicker, and feed the kitty. Next thing you know, they're ready to roll. Camera. Instant pet kitty. Good job, Hobie. There's a munchie for you. All right, now show them your big exit. Go on. No, it's over here, Hobie. Let me help you. Go on. Let me help you some more. All the way up the rope, Hobie. Go on. You can do it all the way up top. There you go. Like lightning. Into the kitty Sheraton, and away he goes. Folks, how about a hand for Hobie? Hobie. Nice catch. Still working on the landing a little bit. What a ham. Okay, we have a brand new guest star to show up at the top banana of Animal Stunts. It's Ellis. Come on down, Ellis. All right, all the way down here. Come on. There you go. Put your hand up there. Nice jump from way up top. This is Ellis. She's a 2-year-old chimpanzee. She's brand new to the show. And hey, here you've got a new movie coming up. It's got a kissing scene in it. The director called. He's a little worried about that. Have you been working on that kissing scene? Oh, boy. That was pretty good. Was it good for you? Oh, come on. Give me 5. All right. How about a hand for our newest animal actress, Ellen? You're all done. Go on. Okay, well, as you can see, we use all kinds of eggs. Now, what Lucky and I are going to show you are some of the dog basics. That is, some of the things that any good studio dog needs to know before they can even be considered for a part working on movies and television. So you're ready to go to work, Lucky? Speak. Speak. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Good. Turn to the right again. Dig it out. Good boy. Here you go. Speak. Speak. Sit. Speak. Sit. Sit up. Up high. Take a bow. All right. Good job, Lucky. Good boy. Over here on your spot. Let's try some dog acting. Stay. Wounded dog. Stay. Put. Stay. Easy. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. All right. Good job, Lucky. I don't think they believe you're wounded when you sprint across the stage, though. Go on, back up. Put your feet up there. You should be ashamed of yourself. All right, good job, Lucky. Go on, back on your spot. Let's try a stupid pet trick. Get your tail. Now bring it here to me. Bring it here, Lucky. Oh, here, there you go. How about a hand for it, Lucky? Now, Andrew, I want you to work this lassie. So what we're going to do is bring a microphone out here for you. There you go. Come on over here. Take this microphone. Let's start with something simple. Let's see. Let's see if we can get her to lay down, okay? So stand right here in front of me. Watch the dog and tell her to lay down.
Lay down.
Okay, Andrew, that didn't work too good, did it? I'll tell you what. Maybe you need to be a little bit more forceful with her. Tell her like you really mean it. Tell her to lay down. Andrew. It's not working too good. Why don't we try this? Maybe if you're real nice to Lassie and you ask her please, then maybe she'll do it for you.
Please lay down.
Ask her again.
Please lay down. Thank you.
All right. Good job, Andrew. You know what, though? I was playing a trick on you. I was working Lassie from behind your back. A lot of times, that's what we have to do on the set with an actor or an actress. Come on over here and pet Lassie before she goes, because she loves you. Give him a kiss, Lassie. Come on. Go get a kiss from Lassie. Lean in there. Give him a kiss. Come on. Okay. How about a hand for Lassie? The next... Can you believe this guy? Neither can I. Take that. Andrew, this is... Okay. Go on back up here. Ooh, nice autograph he left for you. No, just let it dry. Don't smear it. Smile out there. Smile over here for these folks. Not bad. You're looking pretty good. Hey, you've been dating King Kong down in the lower lot. Tell us, how's that been going? Oh, come on. Don't be embarrassed. But you're looking pretty good. Nice belly you got there. You been working out? Yeah. Yeah, we got a pretty good-looking group of folks out here for this show, too. Do you like these folks? Yeah? And do you think they're exciting? Come on now, that's not very nice. You like me, don't you? Come on, sunshine. Tell them folks what you really... Folks, I don't know what's good.
Right behind him, Mr. Bob Rochelle.
I don't care. Well, I do.
Eric, hold it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Universal Stunt Team. Covering the roof, Mr. Chip Campbell. Doing the high call, Mr. Eric Dickinson. And at center stage, Mr. Bob Rochelle. The Universal Stunt Team.
Pronto. Tchau. Vamos, vamos. Vamos atrás. Essa merda aqui acabou de carregar, tá com 2 traços só.
Você carregou direito?
Como é que eu posso carregar torto?
Ah, largou ligado no mínimo.
Eu larguei ligado, todo o tempo. Aí só tava uma luz acesa porque tá carregado, né? Você viu o Mike Tyson aí, ô Neco? Você viu o Mike Tyson, Neco?
Hã? Meu, você fala Mike Tyson pra não entender.
É combinado.
Vamos. Fazer aí. Ah, Luiz, não fica dando close, não. Não tenho mais idade pra isso.
Vai, Amada. Põe a careta aí, Deco. Põe a careta aí, Deco. Põe a cara pra fora, moleque.
Uma coisa de alegre, eu faço isso aí.
É? As italianas também? Fisherman.
Fisherman Village.
And this is our
walk straight. Cow walk straight. But compared to San Francisco, I don't think it's anything. They have higher bill than this. And that's
Ana, onde você vai? Onde sua mãe vai?
ビバリーヒルズ監督ですね、黒人の俳優さん、現在では、シルバーさん、バーロンとなってい
Starline Tours, welcoming you to San Francisco. Starline Tours is proud to present the original Starline Tour of Hollywood and Beverly Hills. The Starline Tour will be departing shortly, and tickets are available from our booth in the left rear of the forecourt. Be sure to ask about our other exciting tours to Disneyland, Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm, San Diego, and our grand tour of Los Angeles, Hollywood, and Beverly Hills. If you need film or other supplies, they are available at the gift shop on either side of the forecourt, along with books about the theater and other souvenirs. The next Starline Tour is leaving now from right in front of the theater for Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and over 50 of the most famous homes in the world. Enjoy your day in Hollywood.
Agora que você
Ah, meu pai tava tentando me filmar e tava com a lente lá, é um palhaço. Tigrão.
Vai lá, mãe, vai lá, vai lá.
Ah,
Agora
Neto,
tomar.
para, tira
vai sair
só.
aquele fundo ali, bebe ele.
Sai muito de longe,
Pra
Fernando.
aqui.
Para!
Filma a briga aqui minha da minha mãe, pai, vai.
Já filmou.
Ah, mas que coisa, tudo ele quer uma foto minha.
Vai
eu
lá.
achei. Mas é
Bequinho,
muito
vai com a
horrível.
mamãe. Vai,
Não.
vai sair esse fundo, bebe ele. Vai lá. Dá uma olhada.
Como louco. Como louco.